How can anyone, whether they want to work in a language school or privately from their own laptop anywhere in the world, create a rewarding and impactful career teaching English as a second language, even if they are just starting out or have no teaching experience or ability? Hi, my name is Lynette Kim, and here on the TESOL Talk podcast, I aim to answer that very question. Study tours are when international students come to English-speaking countries, and they do this in their holidays, school holidays. So generally they're primary or high school students. They come out in groups, so often the students don't know each other. They've been recruited through an agency that goes to a range of different schools and language schools and collects bunches of students, and then these students come out in set groups that they're put into. Study tours can be huge. I've taught study tours that had up to 800 students at one time, or over 1,000, and each class generally had around 30 students in them. Now, study tours can come out for just a few days, a week, couple of weeks, 3 weeks. Generally 3 to 4 weeks is the average, and these students are coming out in their holiday period overseas. Now, the great thing about study tours is basically anyone with a TESOL certificate can teach them, because these students come on holiday visas. They're not on student visas, so you don't have that restriction where a teacher has to have a bachelor degree and certificate for in TESOL or higher. So it's really great if you've got a TESOL certificate to go to language schools in your cities, in your areas, and just let them know, give them your CV that you're available and would love to teach a study tour when the next ones come in. And, you know, they're getting big again. Lots of people, I'm hearing that schools are prepping for big groups of study tours, that it's all going to be back on again, which is fantastic. Now, with study tours, the students want to have lots of games, lots of interactions. They study English with their English teacher, and then they go some days or some afternoon, it could be days or afternoons, they'll go on tours to theme parks and touring around the countryside and doing various activities. Generally speaking, as an ESL teacher, you'll be the in-class part teaching them, and then the activities they do will be with the teachers that have come out with them from their home country. But sometimes ESL teachers are asked to go along on the tour days as well, and that's fine too, and that's a lot of fun. But study tours pay very well, and they are loads of high energy fun. They are work, but it's really exciting, and I recommend that every ESL teacher at least do one study tour and get a feel for it. You never know, you might love it. But it's a really great way. You know, you've only got the class for a few weeks, and so everything's like on steroids. Everything's faster, everything's more exciting, everything's moving quickly, and then it's done. Just like that. As soon as it's come, before you know it, it's done. So it's a great way to build up your experience and your confidence in ESL teaching. And the other thing about study tours is it gives you a great opportunity to practice using your voice, commanding the classroom, using your voice, using your stance, and all your best activities, because you're only going to see these students for a short period of time. I'm not saying, you know, go in there with the attitude to make mistakes with them, but you are going in there and practicing a lot of things and doing things with them that you probably wouldn't do in a regular, particularly an adult ESL classroom. So again, get in, find out when the next study tours are happening in ESL schools. You just look up ESL schools. You can Google them in your area, scrape a list of them, do up your CV, get everything all nice. I recommend going and visiting them in person, showing them what a smiley, happy, cheerful, well-presented person you are, so that they remember you and can look for your CV and contact you when the study tours come in.